Well, hey everybody, welcome to the garage. Stay at home, Minnesota. We're going to be doing this for a while, aren't we? And now with the president saying this is going to extend through April, probably a lot of us are feeling a little bit sad and maybe even a little anxious about how everything's going to fit in all of our relationships and all the things that we have to do at home. And do we have all the things from our list that we meant to get? And my hunch is that we probably do have most of those things and probably going to be okay. Just want to remind you of a couple things that are so easy to leave off that list and make sure that we're bringing into our home. Humor and faith. It's so important that we give each other the benefit of the doubt. I'm thinking both at home and at work. It's probably impossible not to bring some of the stress with us to work and let that creep in. How we can benefit one another if we're just given the benefit of the doubt and if we're able to share a joke, laugh together. And faith. Faith is that North Star that guides us and directs us, that no matter what the storm is that's going on around us, we have that North Star. We know we're going home and we're in the right direction and that we're going to get through this. I know from my own life, when I draw near to God, He draws near to me. And it's in times like this that we can grow very, very close and I can gain a lot of strength. And I hope you'll do that during this time and, well, really always. So those two things, faith and humor, bring those with you. Now, we do have a little bit of time. We can take a letter from the mailbag every now and then. Chaplain Core gets letters. And today's letter comes from Pat. It's a very timely letter. I'm just going to read it to you. Dear Chaplain, I'm so proud of my family. We have stockpiled our house with everything we need. In fact, we have enough toilet paper to last us until 2025. Impressive, Pat. Well, here's his concern. I'm growing concerned that some of my less prepared neighbors may be planning to take my toilet paper when I'm not looking. Is there a blessing for the protection of toilet paper? Well, Pat, I'm not sure if there's a blessing for the protection of toilet paper, but I wanted to answer your question because just last week I was having coffee with Mr. T, and we were talking about this very problem, and he said to me, you know what? People don't always believe this, but the truth is that sometimes the best defense is a good offense. He said, what you need to do is you need to let your neighbors know you mean business. And there's no better way to do that than to sport a Mr. T style necklace that sends a message. In this case, it's toilet paper on an old garden hose, just like this. You wear this and you walk around your neighborhood loud and proud, and they know you've got the goods and you mean business. Now, it helps if your neighbors find you to be just a little unstable, which, Pat, we know you got that covered. But the rest of you, well, you might need a little help. Mr. T suggested, and I agreed, that one of the best things you can do is to just change up your eyewear. Change that eyewear, get a little more intimidating, maybe put that hoodie up, get that gangster look going for you. Then you're going to be sending a loud message to everybody. And if that's still not enough, then you can get that bottle of vodka, that one that your wife bought at Cub Foods when we read on Facebook that she could make hand sanitizer, and then she found out she couldn't. Well, now you've got a use for it. You can carry this around, and you can walk around, and your neighbors will know that you mean business. So, thanks for the question, Pat, and I hope that this helps everybody who's got a question like yours to be more confident in how they handle their neighbors during this crisis. Remember, faith, humor, and watch out for each other. During a pandemic, sometimes people can exhibit unusual or uncharacteristic behavior. So let's watch out for each other out there. And if you'll excuse me, I've got some neighbors to go visit.